game, just the general sense of it?
I think we just need to continue to push to play to our potential, and that starts with practicing and continue to have weeks where we feel like we're giving ourselves a chance to win games. And I feel really confident about the week of practice we've put in so far, and like where we're looking for Sunday.
In this situation, do you prepare for those quarterbacks if they're going to play? Do you have a better idea of who is actually?
You prepare for both, for sure, but I also think we have to focus on ourselves a lot too, and I think that's not only because of where we're at defensively, but also if you get too much into who's playing quarterback and you don't worry about yourself, then you can kind of get in a whole different case of problems. So right now, preparing for both quarterbacks, but more than anything, just trying to make sure that we're sound individually and collectively as a unit.
Do you think you're sound individually?
Like I said, I feel confident where we're at.
Nick talked about how you guys aren't hitting any panic buttons right now. You talked about he was the first guy to you guys 1-3. What's the sense of right now? Just like focusing and trying to keep reading the keys and frustrating early on.
Just continue to keep working to find spots where we can continue to improve and grow on where we're doing well. And I think that we've like Minka said, we've been 1-3 before, and anybody can beat anybody on any given Sunday in the National Football League. So I just have to take this thing one day at a time right now.
There's been a lot of emphasis on creating more turnovers. I feel like sometimes it's just as easy as getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Getting turnovers is never easy. I think we just need to find ways to create splash, and it starts with getting more hands to the ball.
Broncos are over among the leagues. What are they doing well to keep that from happening?
They have a good two-headed monster running attack. They've been able to run the ball really effectively, and great guys up front to block. And whenever they are throwing the ball, they're getting the ball out relatively quick and just taking care of the ball once they are. Like you say, you don't see many guys being able to get the ball out, second effort punches or anything like that against this team. They definitely preach ball security.
How important is patience? If you're talking about getting
Yeah, you just gotta, like I said, just do what you do to the best of your ability, not try to do too much, and the opportunities will come. It's just a matter of when they do come, if we can seize the opportunity and make the most of it.
Von Miller has a lot of nice things to say about you, just from a fellow pass rusher. You see a guy that you kind of watch from afar and admire the way he's played the position over the years.
Definitely. I think he's one of those guys that has a high motor. He's got the complete package when it comes to being a pass rusher with speed, power, finesse, and he also plays the run really well. So, I mean, other than my brother, he's one of the other guys that I like to watch their game.
You guys are facing, I think, a good number of top pass rushers in the league this year on the schedule. How much do you kind of pay attention to? Oh, I'm going to see that guy, and I'm going to see Closer or whoever else on the schedule.
Not really. I mean, there's so many premier pass rushers now. It seems like every team has one. So I'm just trying to continue to get better for myself and for my defense.
You talk about trying to do too much sometimes. Is that you trying to step outside of yourself to make a play and kind of abandoning your role, or is that you kind of see something that might not have been there? Can you talk about that a little bit more?
Just pressing, just pressing. That's all I can say, and just need to play more sound.
What was the key line? You guys had 7 sacks against this team a year ago. What made you stick out about that?
Just able to stop the run and get after the quarterback when the time came.
Anything else? What does the Williams bring to the table? Obviously, I'm familiar with Gordon, but what does he bring on the table?
Tough runner. There's a couple runs, especially when he played the Ravens. I think he had like 7 or 8 guys try to tackle him, and he had like a 40-yard rush. So, I mean, just a guy that's not going down with the first or second contact, and like I said earlier, a guy that is able to protect the ball, too, once he has those extra guys on him. So it'd be a tough challenge.
In that same regard, what do you learn about Teddy Bridgewater?
Super efficient quarterback. He gets the ball out relatively quickly, doesn't drop too deep, doesn't drop too shallow, knows exactly what he needs to do. He's got a good weapon of guys to throw the ball to.
Someone didn't really have a lot of, obviously, any experience with this team so far. Have you noticed a change, sort of the attitude, mindset, how practice is going, now that this team's gone through some adversity, or is it pretty much the same as when you first got?
We made like one change, just how we start practice on Fridays. I feel like it made a difference. It's making us start faster. So other than that, though, we just been sticking to the same script, though. Yeah.
What did you guys change?
I'm not going to speak into that stuff. Yeah.
We talked with the O-linemen. They mentioned a lot about building blocks. So last week the run game was a building block. Do you feel like you guys had a breakthrough, or is it just one step to getting to where you ultimately want to be?
Yeah, like I said, every week we're getting better. Last week was probably one of our better weeks that we had in the run game too. But like I said, we're all just learning, slowly getting there. But I feel confident in the line and what they do, and Coach Clem and how he's coaching them. So we just got to just show it now.
Najee, Javonte Williams is going to be on the other sideline this week. Do you pay any attention to that kind of stuff? A guy obviously drafted in the same class as you. Does that matter?
No, not at all. I'm trying to win over here. No, sir, not at all. No.
What about having a relationship with him in the draft process?
No, I don't know him. I know of him, but have I spoken to him? No, I haven't spoken to him. I'm a real ducked off, quiet dude though, man. So maybe I'm just weird. You know what I mean? I'm just weird. So it's me.
What about having a guy like Von Miller on the other side that you'll actually be running into here and there?
So that's a good question right there. That's a good question. Yeah. So that right there, he's very disruptive. I think everybody in the world knows about Von Miller and what can he bring to the game, and disrupting a lot of offensive plays. So he's a good player. We obviously got to do something to kind of stop him. So we're hopefully trying to put together a plan and to slow him down. But we want to see when the game comes.
Are there things that you got to do extra in preparation to help with pass protection when you play a guy like that?
Yeah, there is. Man, yeah, there is though. Yeah, there is. I can't really tell you because we work on it a lot every day, but it's more of just a higher emphasis of who's out there on the field. It's really what it is. Yeah, if that helps out the answer.
They trusted you to do a lot of pass protection. That's something that sometimes rookie running backs struggle with. Why do you feel like you've had the ability to come in and be able to grab that role right away?
I think Alabama. Not trying to go back to college, but Alabama, that was something that Saban always emphasizes a lot about how important it is in NFL to have a running back not only could do all the other stuff in pass blocking, catching, running, but also how important it is to pass block. That's kind of almost more as important than all the other ones I just named. So, I feel good in pass blocking. I know that my technique might not be the best, but in the NFL, it's really hard to get in the best technique when you're playing against Von Millers. And then the other guys, the linebackers out there. But I still got a lot of stuff to prove on. But I'm confident in pass blocking.
Ben said after the game he likes to talk to you about how he played with Jerome Bettis when he was younger and a guy who was known for creating contact. How's that relationship going with Ben? How cool was that to just hear from a Hall of Fame quarterback? That you can run physical, you can create that contact, and be big and be scary, like he said.
You saying how was it to have that conversation?
Yeah.
It was cool. I mean, he didn't really brought it up. He tells me other stuff I need to work on, but he didn't really bring up that one. I think he spoke to y'all about that more than.
What other stuff does he?
Just keys how to get better, just tools and stuff like that, of how to run better, harder and stuff like that.
Do you watch any Jerome Bettis tape or?
I watched him. I watched him whenever he played when I was young, and I like Jerome. I spoke to Jerome a lot of times too. He's a cool dude. Just as a person, I like him. But watching his tape, I actually reached out to him to whenever he comes back down here, we're going to watch film together, just so he can give me some keys of what to do better. So that's really what I'm most excited about right there. Yeah.
Are there any other guys that you've reached out to watch film with?
From the Steelers organization? No, just Jerome. Just Jerome.
Most your teams in Alabama obviously didn't get a lot of public criticism. You guys were very successful. Now that you're getting some adversity as a team, what's that been like for you? I mean, do you pay attention to what you see on social media or stop on the street, things like that? I mean, how's that going for you?
Yeah, I don't really go on social media that much. But I mean, we got some criticism in Alabama. We lost those 2 games that one year. I know y'all laugh. Hey, all right, whatever. Now I ain't gonna speak. I know that's crazy. We got some criticism though. All right, man. But like I said last time, I'm a good enough man to accept the good, but better enough man to accept the bad. So the criticism stuff, it's gonna come with the sport. It comes with it. It comes with it. So I kind of look away and just try to figure out what to get better at, and hopefully everything goes in together and we come out victorious. But hey, man, we got some criticism in Alabama, especially that year.